This video contains massive spoilers for Sun and Moon. Do not watch if you intend to purchase Sun and Moon. If you don't intend to purchase Sun and Moon, continue to watch. Also, I've been told to say this for legal reasons, because the fact is, the amount of spoilers that I'm not allowed to say in this video are going to be said in this video and only in this video. So please, if you do not want to know anything about Sun and Moon, please do not watch this video. If you're okay with knowing things about Sun and Moon, feel free to watch this video. If you do not want to know anything about Sun and Moon, do not watch this video. Anything that I say in this video will not leak into any other videos that I make from now on, before or after this video is produced. So, you have been warned. But what's the chow chin chows? JoesphGames here, and welcome to the Pokemon Sun and Moon tag. A tag video set up by Sheer Force. His link will be down in the description below. I was tagged by BlueJayOnToast, an amazing Poketuber and Shiny Hunter extraordinaire, and I kind of made a cry week one of the IBL. I'm still sorry about that, by the way, but yeah, so I sort of had to do this. This contains massive spoilers for Pokemon Sun and Moon, so again, you have been warned. But questions are, there are 7 of them in this. There are 7 of them in this tag video, and then we get to tag people at the end. So let's crack right into this. Question number 1. Sun or Moon? I am team both. I am buying both. I've already pre-ordered my copy of Sun and Moon, so I'm going to be buying both. You know that I'm going to be doing Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke on this channel, and possibly a Pokemon Sun Wonderlock on Twitch if it's shown that Pokemon is allowing Wonder Trades in 7th Gen. If not, I'll think of something else for Pokemon Sun and Twitch. But, you know, we'll see what happens. But if I have to pick one, I'm Team Moon. If I have to pick one, I'm Team Moon. But most of the time, I would be Team Both. I love the games. I'm buying both copies. So, I'm very happy to be Team Both. But if I have to pick one, I'm Team Moon. Anyway, favourite Pokemon announced so far. Now, by the way, I've got the list up over here, and oh, there's so many good Pokemon that have been announced so far. For example, the new Pokemon that have been announced this week, for example, Wishy-Washy. I love Wishy-Washy. Its little form is kind of meh, but its school form is awesome. That thing is doom in a can. That thing looks like a submarine, and it is going to destroy people, and that's why it's going to be awesome. I also love all the Alolan forms. Alolan Raichu, it looks amazing, and I think if you add that to someone who can get electric terrain up really quickly, I think there's a Pokemon that has electric terrain put up electric terrain as an ability. That's part of it, Sun and Moon. So yeah, that Pokemon, along with Alolan Raichu, those two will sweep in VGC. So those two are going to be awesome. But I'd probably say Wishy-Washy is my favourite at this moment in time. But there's many good Pokemon that have been released in Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you're one of those people who wants to look at this Sun and Moon Pokedex so far, it'll be linked down in the description below, because that thing is just awesome. I cannot wait for these games. Okay, so which starter am I picking? I'm picking Litten. I love Litten. I'm a cat person. Off screen, if I was allowed to have a pet where I live, I'd have a cat. And I love cats. I've loved cats ever since I was young. I'm always a cat person. Cats seem to always cuddle up to me and lie on my lap and ask for strokes from me. So yeah, I love cats. Cats love me. I'm a cat person. You know, some people are dog people. I'm a cat person. Cats love me. So I will always pick the cat starter if there's a cat starter. And luckily for 7th Gen, Litten is a cat starter. So I'm definitely picking Litten and my cat. I will be naming it Roderick after my cat. Anyway, so question number 4. Will you participate in Pokemon Sun and Moon draft-based leagues? Yes, the Chester Chinchills would love to participate. And I'm speaking for the Chester Chinchills here because I am the coach of the Chester Chinchills. I would love to participate in Pokemon Sun and Moon draft-based leagues. If the IBL has a third season and I'm allowed to come back for it, and if that is part of Pokemon Sun and Moon draft-based leagues, then that would be awesome. I don't know how much is going to change from Aura's draft-based leagues to Sun and Moon draft-based leagues, but it'll be fun finding out when that happens, if that happens. But yeah, believe me, the Chester Chinchills would love to be part of some Sun and Moon draft-based leagues. Okay, so what new Pokemon do you think will be good for competitive battling? As I said, Alolan Raichu, along with that Pokemon, I can't remember its name right now. It looks like a Pineco kind of thing, a Porcupine kind of thing, and that Pokemon could set up electric terrain. So along with Alolan Raichu, those two would be amazing in VGC. Slandit would also work out pretty nicely because the fact is its ability Corrosion can do really good things and can poison steel and other poison types. So that's just way too OP. So I think that could do some really good work too. And also, I wonder if the 6th gen the 7th gen legendaries will be allowed into Sun and Moon for VGC 2017, because those things will do some serious work in VGC 2017 if they're allowed, because like legends are allowed in VGC 2016, so I'm not sure what the difference is between VGC 2016 and VGC 2017 are going to be. So whether they're allowed to bring in the 7th gen legendaries, Solgaleo and Lunala, would be interesting to see. So if they're in, they're going to be a really, really hard to beat. But yeah, I'm probably going to say Slandit or Alolan Raichu, possibly Alolan Marowak's possibly quite competitive too, though. And of course, the final question here is, SIP question today. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry about that. Anyway, question number 6. Do you think they'll add Pokemon Sun and Moon based Pokemon into Pokemon Go? I think they will, but not yet. Not yet. We're looking at possibly maybe in the next few weeks. And what I would like for them to do in Pokemon Sun and for Pokemon Go is to fix all the glitches, especially the 3-step thing. If they can find some way around the 3-step thing, then that would be awesome for Pokemon Go. And then from there they can go into adding Gen 2, and from there they could go into, adding Gen 3 and Gen 4 and so on and so forth until we get to Sun and Moon. If we just went to Sun and Moon like straight away, it would be weird. I know it would be a great way to promote the new games, but it would be very, very weird. So don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, question number 7. Do you think Sun and Moon will live up to the hype? I think yes. Personally, I loved X and Y. Auras, I still love to this day. It's a really good game. I love playing it when I do play it for like battles and stuff like that. I love locking these games, so I'm a big fan of these games, and I think that Sun and Moon will live up to the hype for those reasons. For a person who plays Pokemon on the regular, I'm a very hyped person for Pokemon Sun and Moon. For a new customer to Sun and Moon, I'm not exactly sure whether they're going to be swept in with Sun and Moon. I'm always scared of that with new Pokemon games, whether new customers will be like instantly locked into the games like I was. I mean, if you came in from Pokemon X and Y, I would suggest you played something like Pokemon Red and Blue or Fire Red Leaf Green to keep yourself locked in. And if you're still locked into the games after that, then there's no stopping you, because those games are awesome and that's a great way to bring yourself into the series. But with Sun and Moon, I'm not exactly sure. We won't know until they actually come out whether they're going to live up to the hype or not, and I really hope they will. I mean, there's like 40 million downloads of Pokemon Go. So maybe we can bring some of those guys over to actual Sun and Moon. Maybe. I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon is Pokemon Go minus the walking. So you don't actually have to go outside to play these games. You can stay inside, you know, grab a cup of coffee or a can of beer, put your feet up, grab your DS and just play. Or you could play on the train or on the bus or something like that, and you don't have to like get up and walk around, because that could be potentially dangerous if you're getting up and walking around on the bus. Also, you don't have to go outside. You can be aware of your surroundings and not get ran over playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, because technically you shouldn't be playing your DS and being outside, but technically you shouldn't be playing Pokemon Go and not being aware of your surroundings as well. But that's another day for another video. But yep, that is the Pokemon Sun and Moon tag video. It was really fun. I really love it. Shout outs to the creator of the tag, Sheer Force. Shout outs to BlueJayOnToast for tagging me. And who do I want to tag for this? Because like the fact is, a lot of people have already done this tag. But I tag PikaPlayzHD, my good friend, who I'm doing a versus with in the next few weeks. I'm going to tag you, because I don't think you've done it yet. I'm going to tag OcarinaOfThyme. She's a very good friend of mine, and she makes awesome videos, so I'm going to tag her as well. And she's a big Pokemon fan, so definitely going to be tagging her as well. And finally, there's some people I can't tag because they don't want to do anything to know about Pokemon Sun and Moon, so I can't tag them. So it's really hard to figure out who I want to tag. For that real reason, I'm not exactly sure, but I probably should have to tag 3 people. But I really don't know who to tag. That third person is really eluding me right now. But I don't know who to tag. I really don't know who to tag. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tag Darude Leafstorm as well. I'm going to tag my assistant coach, Darude Leafstorm. There you go. I figured out who I was going to tag eventually. It just took me a really long while. I tagged Darude Leafstorm, I tagged PikaPlayzHD, and of course I tag OcarinaOfThyme. So, if you did enjoy my video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for the massive amount of spoilers you're going to get from watching this video, but I did warn you at the beginning. So until next time, I'm JoesphGames and I am out. See you again.